Welcome to the Sound Like Us podcast, where we get the bedroom rock stars out of the bedroom, out into the world to hopefully get them the recognition they deserve. During the interview, we get to know an artist by asking them about how important music is to them, from how their early life shaped the musician they became, to live music, to their first foray into writing and producing music, and what they have planned for the future. Please like, follow, share and subscribe in all the usual places, so Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Amazon Podcasts, Instagram, YouTube, etc. A big thank you to everyone that has done so already. Please spread the word far and wide to your friends, family and even that annoying prick you sit next to at work. If you like the podcast, please subscribe on whatever podcast platform that you use, as this helps give the algorithm a big old slap in the chops and gets these musicians even more of the exposure they deserve. If you're a musician, singer, songwriter, rapper, producer, DJ, MC, or even, God forbid, a drummer, and you fancy joining me on the podcast, please don't hesitate to get in touch and we will get you on. Thanks for listening and enjoy the show. Right, welcome to a special bonus episode of the Sounds Like Us podcast with returning singer-songwriter Adam Wedd. Adam, thanks for coming back on. How are you doing?
Absolute pleasure. Lovely to see you, Martin. All is well here. Yeah, not bad. Got my coffee and my Princess cup, so it's all good.
That's all you need is a coffee and a Princess cup. You're good to go in a Monday morning.
It's my daughter's. It's right. Yeah.
That's cool. I think that's the same one you had on the last episode.
Yeah, it's become my little podcast cup. I quite like it.
That's like your podcast sort of Easter. You're going to have it in the corner of every little one you do.
Exactly, yeah. Even when I play Wembley, it's going to be right there on the stage.
A bit like Oasis when they have that little cardboard cutout of Pep Guardiola. You're going to have the cup on the top of an amplifier somewhere.
Mate, did you see him? Did you get to go see him?
Yeah, on the 25th. Yeah.
Oh, I'm so jealous.
Unreal.
It looks amazing.
It was superb. I couldn't have predicted it. You know, if you're going to wait 16 years for your favourite band to get back together, you could never imagine it to be as good as that. It's the best I've ever seen them.
I'm glad they delivered. I just think it's funny that the world is in such a state that even Oasis got back together to try and help out with morale. You know what I mean? It's like, it's great.
Maybe Benjamin Netanyahu needs to go to an Oasis gig.
That's the key. Bit of Wonderwall.
Yeah, get Netanyahu, Hamas, Hezbollah, Islamic State. Or they just need to get together and go to see Wembley, Oasis at Wembley.
So. I think you're right.
Sort the world's problems.
It will, yeah, exactly.
Donald Trump as well. Right, so this is a introduction to... sorry, I'm reading off the script here like a dickhead. All right, this is a special bonus episode because Adam's got some special live dates coming up that he wants to tell us about. First of all, so you came on the podcast back in end of April, May. So what's been happening since then?
So then, I put an EP out, which has been fun. Played a few shows. It's about moved house. Yeah, it's all been going on.
Oh, so you moved, have you?
Yeah, just moved to South London for a little bit, near Kingston, not Jamaica, but upon Thames. It's all right. Okay,
well that's where you're from anyway, isn't it? So
yeah, homing pigeon. That's good.
Yeah. Cool. So what was the EP called then?
It is called Merchant Man. Actually, I've got something.
Yeah,
there we go.
that was it.
This is the EP, and it's 7 tracks. Look at that. I didn't even get prepared, but it was right here in the studio. And it's called Merchant Man because I come from a family of car mechanics on my mum's side and my dad's side, and for me, songwriting is like my trade, if you like. And I can't fix a car. I could just about change a tire, but I would prefer to write a song. So it's called Merchant Man because that's where I come from, but also I'm going to be taking these songs around and trying to sell people my ideas on my songs and be like, this is what I have. It's nice. You want to buy this kind of thing, you know? So yeah.
Buy my music.
Exactly. Yeah. Just rugs. No, not really.
I was going to say, you'd be like one of those looky men you get on the beach in Spain. Buy my music. You want the music? Buy the music.
That's pretty it. You want a massage? I give you a melon. You want some melon? It's like, yeah, exactly. That's basically me, but with the EP. You're not wrong.
Selling your songs and a massage.
Exactly.
Blimey.
Yeah. There's so many puns there flying around in my head.
There's a whole rabbit hole there. So you've got some shows coming up. Tell us more.
Yes, mate. So I've been really lucky because for the last 18 months, Terry, who runs West Hampstead Arts Club, he always puts me on the bill there to open up for bigger global touring artists who are more successful, and it's really helped me build my audience. But he's also said to me I can have the upstairs room at West Hampstead Arts Club and put on my own little residency. So I am booking some of my favourite acts who are my friends. I've got my friend Ben, who was on German TV recently. He's an amazing singer-songwriter called Benjamin Bretz. We've got Avery, who's from Wisconsin, and we've got Arif, who's from Bangladesh, but now lives in London. For September, October, November, we're playing the first Saturday of the month at West Hampstead Arts Club, so you can go and see tickets. And I think the early bird tickets have all gone now, but I'd love to see you there if you want to come. It's only like I think it's a tenner a ticket, so it's like a bargain, really.
That's not bad.
Yeah.
That's not bad. And I saw you up at the Green Note in Camden back in June, wasn't it? I think.
Oh yeah, I forgot about those. I forgot about those shows.
Yeah.
Thanks for coming down, man. Yeah, that was fun.
That was really cool. I completely overdressed for the gig. As in, I put a jumper on and a coat, and thinking I didn't realise how small it was and how packed it would be.
Yeah,
I
thought you
like
for a second. I thought you said you were like overdressed, as in like I wore a top hat and a waistcoat and a monocle. I was like easy. No, it was really cool.
Exactly.
That's
what I'm going to wear at the Arts Club.
That's the way. I think that's your thing. Like my thing is the Princess Cup. Your thing, your Easter egg is the top hat.
Well, yeah. I mean, I need to buy one and then just have it in the corner.
Exactly.
Wicked.
Yeah.
So
no, I forgot about those shows. The we did some 2 sellout shows at Green Note in May and June, and yeah, you came along. And it was so lovely to have you there. And, and that was such a success. I thought, let's do a bit more of this. And I've played some big venues, but it's always a lot of effort to try and sell those out. So we thought, let's just try and find the smallest venues in London and just keep selling those out and have some great fun. And that's what we're doing.
Yeah. Arif Raihan was there at one of the gigs. I met him. He's
He's solid.
Get him on the pod one day.
You definitely should, man. That would be amazing. Yeah, he'd love that. That'd be cool.
Yeah, he's a quality musician. So you've done the Arts Club at West Hampstead. You've played there before, haven't you?
Quite a lot. Yeah. It's almost like home from home for me. I do love it there. It's a sweet spot because it's a little bit off the beaten track, but as I say, like they have a lot of they had Finley Quay a few times. They've had they'll have like the guitarist from like Kasabian, who I opened up for once, and like little things like that. And people really come out, and people travel from abroad as well. Like it's a small little niche venue, and I feel very lucky to be a little bit part of that fold, I guess.
So when did you open? Was that Serge Pizzorno that you opened up for?
It wasn't Surf. He's got like a I'm just having a look now. He's got a side project. I think he was there though. He's a really tall guy. I have to get back to you. I'll get back to you on it.
Okay. All right.
Yeah,
cool.
yeah.
Cool. Yeah. So what have you got coming up after that then? After the gigs at the Arts Club.
Yeah, so after September, October, November, we're doing those shows. I've got a gig in Hamburg recently booked for October, which is fun. It's a venue I've always wanted to play, and it's like one of these like cool venues where touring artists play. And I've always like messaged them, "Can I come play? Can I play?" And eventually they're like, "Actually, now come play." So I'm like, "Oh, this is awesome!" So I'm looking forward to that. It's called Freundlich and Competent, and if you're in Hamburg or live nearby, come on down. It's it's a converted church, so it's like a cool spot.
Nice. We were over in Germany, in Munich, a few weeks ago. It's the first time I've ever been. Really, really cool.
It's amazing, isn't it?
Really
the beer's better than anything I've ever tasted. It's so good.
Yeah. They do lovely dark. What do they call them? Dunkel beers, I think.
Yeah.
They're amazing. All right. So have you got So what are you doing after that? You've got an album coming out. You're working on, isn't it?
Yeah, they're working on the album. It's going to be out next year, and I'm trying something a little bit different with it. It's going to be 12 or 13 songs, I think, and we're going to bring it out on vinyl and CD and maybe cassette. And the goal is to try and keep it off the streaming services for a little bit. Just because it's like my life's work really going into this thing. So I'm going to try and sell it online and at gigs. And it's going to be called A Hangover Full of Memories. That's the title of the album. And
nice.
The goal is, it's not been announced yet, but we're looking to have it at the Cart and Horses in Stratford, which is Iron Maiden's pub. So,
is it?
yeah. So the best Guinness I've tasted in town there is really, really tasty. But I was having a drink there sometime last year, and the manager was like, I got talking to him, and he told me, "Oh, you know what? You can have the venue downstairs, and you can do your album launch." I was like, "Okay, we'll do that." It's like, so yeah. So tickets for that should be on sale by the end of this year.
Yeah.
The goal is you can buy a copy, buy a ticket, and you'll get a copy of the album. So whether that's digital or vinyl or CD or whatever, a ticket to the album launch in London will also get you a copy of the album as well. So that's cool. That's what we're trying out.
Yeah. I like that idea of keeping it off the streaming services. Helps it give it its own sort of legs, doesn't it?
I think so. Do you know what? I absolutely love Spotify, and I use it all the time, and my kids use it, and it's such. But as time's going on, I'm like, it's just not working for me. Like this month, I've had 1,000 listeners, right?
Yeah.
25 years ago, if you had a single and you sold it for £1, that'd be £1,000. That's not bad. It's not to be scoffed at. But these days, not that I'm doing it for the money, but you just think I can't survive like this. So let's try something else just to see if this works. And I'm still going to put stuff on streaming services, but I think the album will keep it as its own entity for a little bit just to see how that does. I might have to eat my words, but we'll see.
Yeah. I don't really know how the sort of money thing from Spotify works as far as that's concerned. But I've had a lot of people say that they prefer things like Bandcamp.
Yeah, Bandcamp's great. When I tour in Europe a lot, like people in Germany, they buy music from me from Bandcamp. But with Spotify, I think per play as an artist per song, you make 0.00001p. Even if you make 1 million streams, I think you're only going to be getting a couple of £100. It's not, that's you just can't survive off that. So it's like, it's nice, but yeah.
Okay, now. So Taylor Swift is only just getting by.
Yeah. Well, I think she's got quite a few billion streams, and the thing is, like, artists make their money by selling merch and the live tickets, and because you used to make money off of selling records, and I sound like a granddad now, but off records, but also when you get your music played on TV or radio, and you do still make money off those things, but it's just not what it was. Yeah.
I'll tell you something for nothing. Oasis are raking in on the merch in this tour.
I bet they are.
This Oasis Adidas thing they've got going on. Everybody was wearing it.
That's man. Well,
apart from me.
But. You know what they say? Little by little, you get there, don't you?
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, I've never really got into the sort of financials of music, but I've heard about the 1975 when they played Glastonbury this year. They got paid £200,000 to play the main stage.
All right.
But they paid £800,000 just to put it on.
I've heard that. Yeah. I heard Rod Stewart say something similar as well, that you just about break even. It's great because you're paying for the publicity of it as well. But do you know what was refreshing? We spoke about Arif a minute ago, and he's a really good friend of mine. I met him just after the pandemic, and you definitely have to have him on because he's got a fascinating story as well about how he got into music. But I said to him, because he was playing Notting Hill Arts Club, and I went to see him. And there's a 7-piece band, right? And it's this amazing sort of jazzy thing. And I said, this is such a good band, and your songs are great. But how do you make money? Because there's 7 of you can't make money. And he said, I'm not doing this for the money. And I'm like, well, you're doing it for the right reasons then. So, that's what hit me hard. And I realized you can get quite caught up in, obviously we have to make a living. Yeah. That's really important. But the best art comes from the place of not chasing the money or not chasing success or the fame. It's chasing the humanity, I guess, what makes you laugh, cry, and all that stuff.
Yeah, it's the human nature of music. That's what people, react to, especially when you go to see you live. You've got a very emotional sort of connection with your music, especially live, and that's what people need to go and see you for.
Oh, thanks, man. That means you might find that on a poster somewhere. Yeah. My map shot, emotionally connected.
And then people are saying, who the fuck is that guy?
I feel like he's a big Taylor Swift fan. I mean, Oasis.
Yeah, I'm a 6'5" guy who's heard of Taylor Swift. A fan, maybe.
The Red album's good. I do like that album. We digress, but it's all good.
Yeah. To be fair, I mean, people knock her music, but she's out there. She's done it all herself. And if my daughter's getting to music via listening to her, I'm all for it.
Do you know what I heard, which was pretty badass, is that she got screwed over by a manager. And so she didn't get much money from her albums, so she decided to remake a lot of her stuff, and now she's raking it back in again. I think that's really smart.
Yeah, that was that guy, Skeeter Braun.
Yes.
What's his name?
Bieber's
manager,
yeah.
There's a word for people like him.
Yeah, there is. Beep.
See you next.
Yeah, see you on Thursday. No, wait.
Yeah. See you next Thursday.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So let's reiterate, what are those dates again for the West Hampstead?
Yes, so it is going to be the first Saturday of September, October, November. I think it's like the
I'm here, actually.
Is it? Go on, you go for it. Drum roll.
I've actually written them down as we were talking. So 6th of September at the West Hampstead Arts Club with Arif Raihan.
Yeah.
4th of October with Avery. I don't know her surname. It might just be a...
She's like Cher. It's just Avery or Adele.
Oh, is it?
Avery, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. In lowercase, she told me that's very... Yeah. I love that. I wish I could just be Adam. But it's like, there'll be like people like, Alan? No, Adam. It's like...
But people won't get confused with his surname then, would they?
That's true. That's where I'm going wrong, mate. I just need to take a book out of Cher's. Anyway, sorry.
Yeah. Try having Wapshot as a surname. Having to spell it every time you go to an appointment. What's your surname? Wapshot. How do you spell that?
That's true. That's actually a good point.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel for you, man. I tip my hat to you. That's it.
When people say, what's your first name? Martin. How do you spell that? Do you spell that with a Y or an I? And say with an X.
Love that.
So 6th of September with Arif Raihan, 4th of October with Avery, and the 1st of November with Benjamin Bratz at the West Hampstead Arts Club.
That's it.
You'll find the links to that on your socials. Where can people find you online?
It's OnlyFans. No, actually not on there yet. But it's Adam.
No.
Yeah. So on my Instagram, it's Adam Wedd, spelled W for whiskey, E for echo, D for Delta, D for Delta. Adam Wedd. I was about to give him an email address there. No, but yes, on Instagram or Facebook or TikTok, I've got my L plate, so I'm working on that. But yeah, on Bandcamp, and Spotify, and YouTube, and all the shizzle.
Okay, brilliant. Do you want to go through the EPs and singles you've got out? Give them a little plug.
Thanks, man. Yeah. What have we got? So we got recently, Take Me Home just came out. Open brackets, Temptation of Nothingness. It's like a Johnny Cashy sort of indie pop folk song about being unemployed. And then before that, we put out a song called Pedal to the Metal, which is a driving song. And then we got a piano-based ballad called Shipwrecks, which is about breaking up with someone. And there is a sort of hip-hop, rappy kind of song, which I wrote with a few friends of mine. One's a rapper called Blacksmith, and my other friend Alex. And that's about when you're dating someone new, but then their ex is back on the scene because they really want to get back together with them. And she's like, sorry, I'm dating this musician. He's broke,
He's cooler
but I love
than
him.
you.
Yeah, so that's what that song's about. But it's Merchant Man.
Brilliant.
Yeah, these are actually, you can only get these at gigs at the minute, but we're going to get some CDs done at some point for the patrons. It's a 7-track. I read somewhere that a 7-track is the most number of songs you can have on an EP before it's actually called an album. So push the envelope a little bit with that one.
Cool. So you can only get that at the gigs at the moment?
Yes, only at shows, yeah. Yeah, come on down.
You heard it here, guys. If you want the music, go to the gigs to listen to it and get the CD when it's CD.
Exactly.
Get the stuff.
Do you know what? Like 100 years ago, I guess if you wanted to hear some like Bach or Handel, you couldn't get it on even like a gramophone or whatever, so you'd have to go and hear it live. So I'm just trying to bring back the retro, like, you know, the Renaissance.
Yeah, they weren't on Spotify.
Yeah, exactly. Do you know what? That'd be quite good if they did like it. You ever seen Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure? If they did like a Bill and Ted 4
years ago,
where they went back and then they came back to now, like they brought like Beethoven or Mozart back. I think it'd be hilarious. And they were like, "Yeah, you got to get streaming. What's your streaming stats?" And they're like, "Streaming stats? What is this?"
Do you know what? Somebody could probably do that using AI.
I reckon they could. Mate, that's a good premise for a film. We should we should do that.
Who are you going to be? Beethoven, Mozart?
Yeah, I feel there's a joke in there as well. Mozart and Bach will walk into a bar and I don't know. Sometimes.
Who am I going to be?
Do you know my new hobby is when I get bored, if I think of a bit of a joke, but I can't quite work out the punchline, I'll just pop it into ChatGPT and then I'll make myself laugh. It's just so stupid. Yeah. There you go.
That's the new segment for the podcast. Me and you can team up for the podcast comedy.
Oh, mate, before I forget, we a friend of mine, we're starting a radio show, Boogaloo Radio. So you have to come on as a guest at some point. We'd love to have
Yeah,
you on.
definitely. I'd love that.
Yeah,
You posted something. Yeah, I saw that.
yeah, it's a really cool spot. It's
Boogaloo Pub, isn't it?
yeah, it's in Highgate, and there's a lot of music
Yeah.
history at the pub, and there's a lot of presenters on the radio station that do stuff for BBC. And
Oh, really? Okay.
yeah, have to come on down. I'll be really I'm just going to get my feet under the table a little bit. But
Yeah.
a friend of mine, Luke, who I going to be doing the show with, he runs a lot of open mics across London, and but we're going to have guests on each show, and so yeah, I'm sure it'd be really fun to have you on at some point.
I'd love it. I'd love that. Absolutely
Yeah.
love that. Right. So people like, follow, share the Sound Like Us podcast on Instagram and
Yeah.
YouTube. Just search it, you'll find it. Give it a like and share some nonsense under a comment and give the algorithm a good old kick up the arse.
Exactly.
But I just want to say thank you to Adam Wedd for joining us today in this special bonus episode where we've letting you know the live dates he's got coming up. So once again, if you want to go see Adam live at the West Hampstead Arts Club, he's appearing with Arif Raihan on the 6th of September. On the 4th of October, he's appearing with Avery on support, and on the 1st of November with Benjamin Bratt. So guys, please, if you want to go see Adam live, go to those gigs. As you said, they've got that's the only way to get his new album at the moment. His other stuff is available on Spotify and Bandcamp. So you can go download it on Bandcamp. Guys, get out and see Adam very soon. I'll share all the dates and stuff near the time. I'll probably do it in a minute, actually.
Oh, bless you, man. Thank you.
Adam, thank you for taking the time out to do this special bonus episode. It's been really good to see you again. Let me know about the radio show. I'll be winging my way up to Highgate as soon as you finish speaking.
Sounds like a plan. Thanks for having me, Martin. It's been so great to catch up. And
No,
I'll catch you soon.
Yeah, I'll definitely try come. Well, I will come to one of the gigs, definitely.
Perfect, man. Let me know. I'll put you on the list this time.
I'll bring the missus down as well.
Oh, that'd be wonderful, man. It'd be wonderful to see you.
Good to see you, man.
Nice one, man. Lots of love.
Take care.
Cheers. Bye.
See you soon. Bye-bye.
See you, bye.